Hello, welcome to part 3 of my Beachbody for Beginners series, and we are focusing on meal planning, which I think is super intimidating to a lot of people. And I want to kind of take a step-by-step approach so that you feel a little bit more comfortable with it. But I also want to tell you that the first time you do it, you don't have all the answers, and many times you won't have all the answers, so don't feel like you have to be an expert from day one. It's not going to happen, and that's okay. The main thing is that you're making healthy choices and that you are thinking about what you're putting in your body, and by planning it ahead of time, you are much more likely to stick with it and to make the right choices than if you are just throwing something together on a nightly basis or on the night before when you're trying to get lunch together, or that you just decide to eat out every day at lunch and go eat fast food. So just keep in mind, even little steps are big steps for your nutrition. So this part I'm going to break this out into a few sections. First, I kind of want to show you my resources and what we use to start the meal planning each week. Now, there are 1,000 different templates out there for meal plans and grocery lists, but I'm going to show you what I've been using. Now, typically how this works for me is on Friday. I work full time, so on Friday at lunch, during my hour, I will do my meal plan. And I will show you how that process works, but that's what I do on a Friday. I don't try to do everything in one day. Then Saturday morning, I try to get to the grocery store. That's my goal. Sometimes it happens on Sunday, depending on what's happening. But Saturday morning is my grocery trip. Then I get everything home, and I even label some things, like say I have a pound of ground turkey that I know is for a specific recipe, and I have another pound that's for a different recipe. I'll even write on it with a Sharpie, this is what it's for, so that I know, first of all, if it needs to go in the freezer, or when I need to take it out, or if they're both going to be in the refrigerator and maybe they're different types or different fat levels, then I can use that information on there without having to reference something else, and it's just easier that way. Then on Sunday, I actually do the meal prep, and we'll talk a little bit more about that too, but generally on Sunday, my meal prep involves making all of our meals for Sunday, obviously, and then also using that time to make all of my breakfasts and lunches for the week. So to show you here what I start with, I usually do this on the computer, but I'm just printed it out here so I could show you kind of quickly how that works. Hold on.